There is a dialogue between the Gopis and the flute. The Gopis became jealous of the flute. One day, holding the flute, they said, "Hey, stay here. Tell what you have done in your life. What austerity penance you have done. You are so near and dear to Lord Krishna. He kisses you all the time because his lips is on the flute. He holds you, he keeps you in his waist. In the waist, he has a piece of cloth tied and he places the one's flute in his waist. When he's working with both the hands, he keeps it there. When he's sleeping, he's keeping you near his head. Once in a while, for a little moment, his company intoxicates us. But what you did, he loves you so much." Now the flute is telling. Flute is telling, "Look, I am from a grass family, from bamboo. Bamboo is a big grass, isn't it? Who cares for these bamboos? It is not so much useful. Do you know, somebody caught me. It caught me making small pieces. I never complained. They put it in fire. When they make flute, first they put it in fire to make this nicely baked. It has nice color also. When you put bamboo in fire, black, yellow color comes. They took away all the knots from me. I became completely hollow. Just to think what the bamboo is telling the flute. I became completely hollow, empty, nothingness, no knots. Then they made holes on me. And do you know how do they make hole? It is not with the machine. The traditional way of making hole, it is not with the drilling machine. You make one hole is there, one hole is there. No, with a particularly measured iron rod, you hit it and put it on that. It burns and makes the hole. That is the traditional way of making bamboos, with flute. Making hole with hot fire rod, the red rod, they make the holes. Made 6 holes on me. I didn't complain. And then what I am? They took away from my family. They cut me. Because I was growing there. Just to think, the message of the flute. Message of the flute bring into our spiritual life or our self-analysis. They took away from my family, they cut me into pieces, they burnt me in fire, they took all the knots, because the bamboo has many knots, they removed the knots, they made completely hollow tubular bamboo, then making holes on me, and that's I am. I surrendered completely. The first step of me is I surrendered. Let thy will be, not my will. If my will as a bamboo would have been there, I would have been dying as a bamboo, not as a flute. And through this process of transformation, you will say, Swamiji, it was very easy. In the process of transformation, bamboo did nothing. Because somebody did. Who did the transformation? You will say the person who makes flute, manufacturer, or the maker of flute, he did the transformation. If there would be somebody who can just touch and transform. Look, bamboo, if you think, it was a torturous transformation. It was not such easy and simple. It was a torturous transformation. Cutting, making holes, making this. Do you know? A simple statement of the teacher creates commotion in the mind of the students. Thank you, Ishvara Pranidhana, far away. A simple statement creating so much of inner confusion, inner boiling. Why?